Welcome everyone. How are you feeling today? It's a quick wellness check-in with you for your well-being tip this week. How are you feeling? Have you checked in with your body? Aches, pains, tightness, discomfort, nausea, a little tension in the back of your neck. Have you checked in with your mental health? How are you emotionally? Are you feeling okay? Are you feeling better than okay? Maybe not so good? My message and suggestions today are for you to check in with yourself regularly. Because when we don't check in, that allows the opportunity for other things to pop up and to maybe get worse. Let me see if I can focus a little bit better here. There we go. You don't want to encourage illness situations, crises. You don't want to perpetuate those things that are making you feel horrible mentally, physically, emotionally, whatever it may be. I'm encouraging you this week to really take the time for yourself, to take at least a few minutes a day, at least, to check in, whether it's in the morning, at work, when you get home. Squeeze in a few minutes when you're sitting in a red light, for heaven's sakes. It only takes a couple seconds just to check in and notice. Feel your body where you're at and pay attention. There's a little bit of a crimp in my low back. I didn't notice that knot there. Check in with your heart and your emotions. Are you in fight, flight, or freeze? Are you anxious, worried, overwhelmed, which seems to be a big thing? And how can you bring yourself some peace and calm? When we don't work with, pay attention to, acknowledge, deal with the emotional states, it's going to show up here somewhere in your physicalness. Your emotions speak to you all the time, every day, every minute. The thought will run through your head. You'll feel anxious or pissed off, and then it goes to your body. You tighten up, you stiffen up, you can feel the jaw clench. Usually when we do recognize it, it's never at a convenient time, right? Something upsets you, you want to cry, you want to scream, and of course the situation just doesn't allow you in the moment to react that way or to let it process. My encouragement for you today is to, when you get a moment, create a moment or more so you can sit with yourself, acknowledge those emotions, the thoughts, how it's affecting you physically, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, on the job, because it will roll over to your finances as well. You get overwhelmed, you get hyped up, you turn into a shopaholic, and because you think it will make you feel better. Stop. Make yourself stop. Breathe and go, wait a minute. Give yourself a second to think before you start doing this. If you need to, put it on the back burner. When you get home in a safe space, then you need to revisit that and sit with it. Feel it, allow it, acknowledge it, and let it work through. If you have to cry, do that. If you have to smash a glass, do that. Keep other options in mind as well to help you process through. Some of this may be triggering from something that happened, oh geez, when you were 2 or 3 and you don't even remember. But it's all about the self-care and taking care of yourself, acknowledging what you need and how to work through life so you can be happier and healthier. There's a lot of different avenues, of course, that I suggest here. Is your quiet time, your meditation, your breath work. Do some shadow work. Grab a book. There's plenty of them at Barnes & Noble's, Amazon, wherever. YouTube even. There's lessons out there so you can dig in and find your triggers. Look for an emotion code practitioner. I'm a certified emotion code practitioner. For me, right now, I'm working on this. The heart wall. That wall you build to protect yourself from all that could potentially hurt you because there's been so much that's happened throughout your life. Find an emotion code practitioner. Look for a licensed mental health therapist or a counselor to talk through that. There are a lot of different ways that you can help yourself work through these issues to release your mind, body, and spirit, to release those issues, to work through them, because it does. We know if you don't work through them, acknowledge them, process all of it, it gets stuck here, in the lower back, in your hips, in your knees, anywhere. It can manifest as diabetes, heart disease, high blood pressure, all of these other things, and some of the more serious issues as well. Take your power back. You have the ability to control a lot of this and affect either a remedy, at the very least diminish what is going on, to release some of the pain, diminish some of the pain, diminish some of the tensions and frustrations. You have the power to do that. Save your time, money, and energy. Handle this yourself on your own time. But the trick is, you have to do it. And as we all know, there's no easy, quick fixes for anything. But even in the healthcare world, you know how many different antibiotics are out there. Not the same antibiotic works for everyone, and one pill doesn't do the trick. You have to take that pill multiple times for it to be effective for you. And so will any of this work. The difference is an antibiotic fixes it or puts a Band-Aid on it because you can get it back again, whether it's bronchitis or pneumonia, whatever it may be. But when you work through the energetic realm, that's fixed for good. Granted, you're human, you're still going to pick stuff up along the way because you're still living and functioning in this world, right? But you can really begin to diminish and release so many of the issues that are maybe just making things worse for you. You can at least diminish the effects. So please, I encourage you, take your power back, look into the other realms, take these moments for yourself and check in. How are you feeling? How are you doing today? This is not selfish. This is self-care and self-love. A tough lesson for many of us, me included, that have had to learn throughout the years. Don't let other things get out of hand. Take your power, your control back, and help yourself have a wonderful life. Feel good emotionally, physically, spiritually, so you can move easier, enjoy life, do the things you want to do. Heaven's sakes, being able to take a nice, slow walk through a beautiful park is such a gift. But it's difficult if you've got back pain, hip pain, problems with the knees, if you're so anxious, you're breathing shallow and you can't, appreciate the flowers and the trees that are there. So my tip for you this week is to pay attention to yourself. Take that moment, do a check-in at least once a day, and how are you feeling? And how can you take care of yourself and come to enjoy your life so much more? If this helped in any way, please like, share, and subscribe. Especially share, because there are so many others out there that can use this information. And please comment below on how this helps you so the conversation can get out there and maybe spark an idea for someone else. So until next time, be well, take good care of yourself, take time for yourself, and remember, you can't pour for an empty cup. You have to fill yourself with love, joy, health, all those good things before you can help a lot of others. Share your experiences so we can all learn from one another. So until next time, take good care of yourself, check in, and I will see you next time. Peace.